Well, ladies and gents, as you can see here, there is another challenge. This is the Bourrasque challenge for the Batchat Bourrasque Tier 8 French Premium Medium Tank. Now this event starts on the 21st of February and will run for 10 days, whereas the same as previous challenges, you have 10 days to fight in random battles and complete 10 missions over 10 stages to receive it. Now, as with the other ones, you can get 10% every time you can complete a stage, and they are done in 2 stages as well. Well, I say stages, and they are done in 2 types of mission. They can be done in commitment and they can be done in mastery. The commitment ones are done in tier 6 to tier 10 vehicles, and the mastery ones can only be done in tier 10. And as per normal, you can purchase the vehicle with all the stage rewards without completing the event missions. So let's actually have a look at it and also compare it to some of the other tier 8 premiums. Now if we look at it here, its average damage is 360 hit points, and that's the same for the special round or the premium round, and they're both APCR. And then the HE round, if it pens at the moment, depending on the changes, will do 440 hit points. The average penetration for the standard round is 190, with the premium being 240 and the HE being 53mm a pen. It's got 1250 hit points, and it has a decent top speed of 62 kilometers an hour. Not only is it got a decent top speed, but having played a few games in it already, it gets up to that top speed quite quickly. It's quite nimble and it moves around. And one thing also to note is the gun traverse speed. I'll show you that in a minute, but the gun traverse speed itself is wicked. However, the downside to that is it's got a ridiculously long aiming time. It has 3 crew members, the commander, which is also the radio operator and loader, has a gunner, which is also a loader, and it has a driver. It has rather an interesting dispersion at 100 meters of 0.42. It's got a 2-shot clip, so it takes about 20 odd seconds to reload the clip, and there's 2 seconds between each shot, and it has 36 shells. It's got a gun depression of 6 degrees and an elevation of 13 degrees. It's got an okay camo rating of 14.48 whilst in motion and 19.27 while stationary. It's got a signal range of 750 meters and the standard view range of 390 meters. The hull armor, well, 40, 20 and 20, and the turret armor 15, 10 and 10. So if you get sneezed on, you're likely to lose some hit points. Going back to its mobility, its engine power is 310 horsepower with its specific power of 25.8 horsepower to ton. The traverse speed of the vehicle is 40 degrees, and like I say, the top speed is 62 kilometers an hour forwards and 23 kilometers an hour in reverse. Now if we compare it to the CDC, the M4A1 Rev and the Lorraine 40T, which are the other French tier 8 premiums, it's got the lowest standard round penetration of 190, but the second highest average damage at 360. Well, obviously the Rev has got 390. Its rate of fire is at 5.1 rounds a minute, but this is what I was saying, the gun traverse speed, 57.36 degrees a second. Now these are all with 100% crew. When you compare it to the CDC at 39.63, the Rev at 43.81 and the Lorraine 40T at 37.55. It's got the least amount of gun depression at 6 degrees, and look at the aiming time, 3.36 seconds with a 0.4 dispersion. And I'm running it with vert stabs, and you do notice that they will fly all over if you try and shoot on the move. So its average damage per minute is 1835, which is the second lowest compared to the CDC at 2000, and the Rev at 1907, and the 40T at 1685. Lowest amount of hit points of them all, lowest amount of armor of them all, but has the best top speed, very decent traverse speed, same as the others apart from the Lorraine 40T at 41.72. It has, like I was saying, a fairly decent concealment compared to the rest. The view ranges are the same at 390 and the signal ranges are the same at 750. You can also purchase it with a a nice skin, and also a Brotherhood crew, which comes as Brothers in Arms with 0 perks. So far, I quite like it. With it being the premium, it's going to be good for grinding your credits and your crews if you haven't got a French crew trainer. I have had the CDC, I've had the Rev, and I've had the 40T, and out of all of them, to be fair, at the moment, I'm really enjoying it. It's balanced out in the fact that it's got a 20-second reload, which is okay. It's nimble, it's quick, does decent damage, but you've got to be aware of the dispersion and the aim time. What we'll do is we'll quickly have a look at how you can get it, obviously by buying it, and then there's also the 10 various stages. I'm not going to go through each stage one at a time because you can actually see the stages in game now anyway. So as I've said, there's 2 stages for each one. There's the commitment and there's the mastery, but it's not too bad to get the first one anyway. Earn a total of 2000 base XP at tiers 6 to 10, or cause at least 2800 damage, being among the top players on your team by damage caused. Plus for that you're going to get 10% off and a couple of premium consumables. So you go through that, and there's the stage, and obviously they will increase as the stages go on. So if we're just having a look here at stage 2, what you can win, stage 3, what you can win and what you have to do, stage 4, and again all the way up to stage 10, again each time getting 10% off it. So for stage 10, the commitment mission is to earn a total of 50,000 base XP, or for mastery, 35 times finish the battle as the top player on your team by damage caused. And then you'll get the full crew with the Brothers in Arms perk, you'll get the vehicle, you'll get a garage slot, you'll get the special style 1998 ZZ10, and also you will get 6 Bourrasque special inscriptions. So overall, do I think that this vehicle is worth it? Well, actually, yes it is, in as long as you can manage the reload, which is possible to do because of the speed of the vehicle, and you're aware of the aim time. Just be sure that sometimes when you fire it's going to go off at 90 degrees to where you think it's going to go. I mean, like I say, it's running with the Brothers in Arms crew that you get with it. It's boosted up, it's got vert stabs on it, but the aim time is chronically, well, it's long. That's all I'll say. It's long, and you've got to manage that. It's a bit of a shoot and scoot, so you can get in and get out, get 2 clips off. You can have anything between 600 and 800 in a clip, which is actually nice. And then you've got the speed to get away because it gets up to speed quickly. Now, like with any marathon, you can buy it outright. It's your money. You can do so absolutely fine. Or you can go through the stages. I think any stage that you do to get a discount off and you can afford it, then do so. It's not, I would say it is balanced. Each positive and negative about this tank balances itself out with the good speed, a fair decent camo, nice damage, but then you've got 20 odd seconds reload and you've got a long aim time. But the gun traverse is fantastic as well. When you play it, you'll notice. So I think whatever you decide to do with it, it's worth going for. It's not bad at all. So I hope you enjoy playing it, and I'll catch you later.